Hello friends, in today's video I will tell you about voltage transformer VT testing using CPC100. Step by step I will tell you how to test VT ratio and polarity of the VT using CPC100 and how to use winding resistance, primary winding resistance and secondary winding resistance with current injection method and direct method. So let's start with the wiring. These are the primary connection 2 kV AC. Here is the dot point, so I connected red yani P primary, A capital A with the dot. So this is the main point which connect with bus bar, and the black wire I will connect to the capital N for the VT ratio testing and polarity testing. Make sure to follow the dot point, otherwise the polarity will be not confirmed. So check your drawing to check the polarity. After connection this primary, we have these two winding VT, 1A 1N and 2A 2N. I connected here 1A with black wire and 1N with red wire. So this black wire connected near dot and this red white wire connected upside. So these are the connections for the secondary which I connected into the input, AC input up to 300 volt. So once we select the VT ratio, these lights will automatically on the CPC100. I will tell you to how to open VT ratio. This is the VT symbol. When we press, it will appear the VT testings. So this is the VT ratio. I will enter in the VT ratio. When we enter in the VT ratio, first of all I will delete all these cards to show you again. This is the VT ratio card. So we have to enter the VT primary voltage and secondary voltage as per our VT nameplate. After entering the VT primary and secondary voltage, we have to select 1 by root 3 because we will inject to single phase. 33 kV is the 3-phase voltage. Here is the nameplate. Is primary is A and capital N and two winding 1A 1N and 2A 2N. So this primary is connected and secondary is connected to input. So I will inject 2 kV because this tester is maximum. CPC100 can inject 2 kV. So when I will start, it will calculate the secondary voltage. Here you see it is showing to check 5 safety rules before start. What are the safety rules? CT should be rigged out properly, earth. You can check the manual for these 5 rules. So once I press the start, the tester will start injection 2000 kV. Within 5 to 10 seconds it will give you the results. See, voltage primary it injected 2 kV 1.999 kV and secondary 7.284 volts, and also calculated the ratio error 0.20 and polarity is okay. For winding resistance I will tell you both methods. So we will go into the resistance page and then into the R winding. When we will enter into the R winding, this page will appear. So to check the winding resistance of the secondary and primary, so you can create different pages to make one report for complete for the VT. So here you see for the winding resistance we have 3 methods: current injection method and direct 2-wire method. So first I will tell you current injection method, and after that I will tell you 2-wire method. Why we use current injection method and why we use 2-winding method, I will tell you. First I will tell you the connections for when I select 6 ampere injection. So you see on the CPC100 all lights glow to make the connection. So I will take positive from the 6 ampere. Here you can see this light is glow. So this positive go to input of the CPC100 and then this go to this positive input AC DC positive for the measurement, and then after this I will go in series to the VDC input 10 volts. After that this black wire will go to the secondary. secondary winding resistance. So this is the negative, so 6 ampere negative I connected to the red, and red I connected here same to the secondary winding to check the winding resistance of the secondary winding 1, because it is 2 windings it is, so I connected with winding 1. In this winding resistance no need to connect the primary, we can remove the primary wires. So I will inject 1 ampere to calculate the proper resistance, because the secondary winding has very low resistance, that's why we use current injection method. So this you can see 200 micro ohm to 10 ohm we can check with the injection method. For the primary we cannot use this injection method, so we will use the direct method. After setting the ambient temperature, it will calculate the resistance 875 degree, which is mostly recommended to reference for the reference measurement. After setting we will inject same, and then it will start calculating the resistance. Here you see it injected 1 ampere DC, and it will calculate the voltage, and then it will tell the accurate resistance. Here you see deviation is 0.31. when it comes to 0 it will automatically stop. It will automatically, and you see when deviation stops it will automatically becomes stop, but before stop it will de-energize the winding of the VT. After de-energization it will show you the secondary winding resistance. Why we used injection method? Because winding resistance is very small to calculate accurate. So for primary we can use directly multimeter, or we can use direct method. So here is the results. Resistance for 59 milliohm and at 75 degree. So for the primary I will also show you, because in some reports we need to show the reference 875 degrees, so no need to calculate, just inject 2 wires and select VDC 2 wire method. So here you can see this this can measure up to 10 milliohm to 20 kilo ohm. So simply take these 2 wires from 10 volts input, and then connect to the primary winding. P1 to the red wire to the input, and black wire to the this capital N. Red wire to the capital A and black wire to the capital N to check the winding resistance of the primary. Here you see once we started, it will start calculation. After here the deviation you can see it is up to 10%, it will go down up to 0%. When the deviation becomes 0 it will be stand still, and it will calculate the resistance. So the primary winding resistance is 10.29 kilo ohm, and at the 75 degree it automatically calculates 12.23 kilo ohms. So no need to calculate at different temperatures. So better to check the primary resistance with this 2 wire DC direct method, or simply you can check the primary resistance with the multimeter. So finally, how to save the reports. The key point here, to save the report, sometimes this CPC not take this USB. So if your USB it not show, please format your USB with FAT32 format. So it will show here this CPC, and if you want to save in the CPC, so go into CPC, create a new folder, going into file, and you can rename here. After rename whatever your feeder or whatever your phase, then save the test. So here I check and save all the reports. Here you see I make one folder and all reports in this folder. These all reports are in XML form. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, like, share and subscribe. Thanks.